and
Daria Jackson Lagunier.
very good, Ms. Lagunier. How are you? We are here for our next awesome webinar where we want to share with you the characteristics of a leader. And this is important for you to know if you're building a business at home, if you're delving or thinking about doing your own business. It's important for you to understand why you need these characteristics of a leader, because without these characteristics, nobody's going to pay attention to you. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the first way that I'd like you to know how it is, the first characteristic a leader needs to have is the fact that they need to be able to say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, and to follow instructions. Right?
For sure. For sure.
Excellent. Now, we're supposed to go live on this video at 8 o'clock. And I was visiting my mother-in-law, and I don't know if it's the computer or if it's the internet, but it was just crawling. Okay, so I had to run back home and go live. So we're a little late, and that's another characteristic of a leader, if I may say so. A leader does not give up, and a leader finds a way to get it done, because it's important as a home business entrepreneur that you show up for business.
That's right.
Excellent. And today I did an interview with another gentleman that I met about a month ago. I did an interview with him, and I was so in a hurry to start the Hangout that I didn't click the sequence properly, and for like 10 minutes the computer refused to start. So I had to shut down and open back up again, and it ran. It was, technological problems will always be there, but it's important for you to figure out a way. If you want to figure out a way, there is always a way. And in particular, when you get into marketing and you're marketing a business, you're marketing a product, it is important for you to understand this one simple fact, that if you market you instead of the company or the product, people are going to want to follow you. Correct?
Yes. Especially if you're solving a problem.
Especially if you're solving a problem. And that goes into my another characteristic of a leader. The leader pays attention to the people that they're talking to. They are listening to the people that they are talking to. Instead of you blah, 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 you should actually be asking questions, because that's what our attraction marketing leaders teach us, is that you need to be interested in the person in front of you, and the person who is in control is the person who's asking questions.
That's right.
Excellent. So now I've given you at least 4 pointers in the characteristics of a leader. So I'm going to give Daria the floor now.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. It is very important to be a leader in your business, because you're going to be the one getting your reps started, and your reps are going to be looking to you for the next direction. So you need to have a system in place that they can follow and that's duplicatable, so that they can get their momentum going. So another characteristic of a leader is someone that's consistent. Not only that you're putting the system out there, you're teaching the system, but you also need to be consistent on whatever it is that you're doing, consistent in your marketing, consistent in how you go out and meet people, consistent in your training, consistent in going to events. Everything that you do, you must be consistent. And again, when you're being a leader is being a model for your team, because your team, like I said, is looking to you. They don't know what to do when they get started. They have no idea. They are excited, and their ignorance on fire. and they are just like a kid in a candy store, just waiting to be told what it is to do. So you must employ those characteristics for your team, because again, they are looking at you. You must set high standards. Leaders set high standards, extremely high. Not we set goals, and we set obtainable goals, but they're not a goal that you can reach within the next hour, because there's no challenge in that. But your standards must be high, and let it be known to your team, let it be known to your family members, so they can hold you accountable. A leader will do that. A leader will put themselves out there. And like Bernadette said, that if something goes wrong, they don't have a problem apologizing and saying, I'm sorry, you know, it didn't work out, or this was the wrong information, or whatever the case may be, or I just didn't make the mark, and start over. You know, a leader does that. Another characteristic, which is I'm really big on, is honesty. You must be honest. This business, our industry is built on honesty and integrity. We're not about spamming. We're not about pulling the wool over someone's eyes. We're about changing lives and families, and just showing a way that you can have the life that was given to us, that we were born to have. That's what it's about. It's about just being genuine and being human. That's a leader, you know? And one more thing I have in, fearless. You know, there's a lot of people have a lot of hangups on doing certain things. I know for me, I've been in the industry for about 4 years, but I was in the industry during the 90s, and there was just certain things I was not willing to do. I was not willing to go out there and meet people. And that's a big part. It's network marketing. So when you're networking, you're meeting people, you're talking to people. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to sell the products, and that's it. But you know what? I wanted the benefits of a network marketer, of a person that's meeting people and bringing people into the business. I didn't want to do that part, but I wanted the benefits. So when I came back, I was willing to say, okay, let me see what I need to do to get out there and meet people and just talk to people. I mean, you speak to people every day. So what's the difference? Why? Because you have something to share. Okay, you're just sharing it. You're a decision collector. That's all you are. You collect a decision, yay or nay. Keep it moving, whatever that is, you know? So it doesn't really have to be hard. We just get out there, we be human, be helpful, give value, and there it is. There it is, and you will be attractive. You will be attractive to your market. They will come looking for you because they see that you're real. You know, no BS involved. You're not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes, like I told you before. And basically, that's it. That is it. That's what I have.
Great, great. Well, you brought up some great points there, and I wanted to add to a couple of the points that you made. And you just said about being shy to share. Mm-hmm. One thing that you're being called.
Yeah. Yes, always calling me.
Right. So the one thing that a lot of people don't learn when they go out and they share to their friends and family, they say, make the list of 100 and go and tell them about your business. But the thing is, okay, I want to do that, but how do I share? How do I tell them buy my stuff, you know? So one of the weapons that I can give you today when you listen to this recording is that instead of telling people about your product and how great your company is and how great your product is, qualify them first. You know, see if they're interested in solving the problem that they say they're having. Like, for instance, this kid came over to visit and he had a cough. Every 2 seconds he's coughing. All right.
Mhm.
Now, I use apple cider vinegar to solve every time I have a cough. It's a natural ingredient, so therefore there's nothing to get hooked on. It's not medication. So I love it. All right. Um, so instead of me mixing it and knowing that he may not drink it, I simply asked him, how serious are you in wanting to solve your cough? He says, yes, I want to solve my cough. I says, well, I have something for you, but it kind of tastes a little weird. Would you be willing to try it? And he said, no. So I said, fine, no problem. I'm not going to mix it for you. I'm wasting my time, you know?
Right, right.
It, when you learn something like this, I always tell people now, try it on your children first. If it works, then that means you can go tell it to an adult person and it will work.
That was
Yeah,
a great analogy. I like that.
yeah. Try it on your children first.
It's something to think about, before you go out to speak to your warm market or perhaps even your cold market, because you
Yeah,
do want to know if there's an interest, you know. I've heard network marketers say that if you're marketing to everyone, you're marketing to no one. So you want to market to those that have an interest in what it is that you have to offer, or, to people that are looking for what it is that you have to offer. And that's what a leader does too. A leader doesn't just arbitrarily just start marketing everywhere. A leader does the research and says, okay, who is looking for what I have? Who, what type of person, what avatar is looking for what I have? Who's looking for me?
yeah, yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And my last point I'd like to point out is that you always got to be reading. See this book, Motivation
Yeah.
Manifesto. People are talking about, well, I don't got a motivation, or I tried it and it didn't work and it stopped. I mean, how long did you try it for? And they say 2 days. I'm like, okay, I mean, really, you gotta learn to self-motivate, and the only way to learn to self-motivate is reading books like this. Brendan Bouchard is the guy's name. Excellent
Yes.
book.
Yes, I
I,
like him.
I bought it almost a year ago when he launched it, and I started reading
Wow.
it and get distracted and got reading it, and I'm
Mhm.
seriously going through it now. He has some good stuff in there, man. Good
Yes.
stuff.
Wow. Wow. Yes,
So
I got to get into that book.
yeah, awesome book. And he mentioned the other day that if you connect, forget where he said you can get it. Amazon, yes, but I think he said if you connect with him, that he can send it to you and you pay shipping, something like that. Go check him out.
Right.
Brendan Bouchard, excellent. So anyway, let's wrap up. You want to be a leader, you got to do the work. You want to do the work, you can connect with Daria Jackson Lagonier or myself, Bernadette Chinley. Either one works. I'm cool. Are you cool with that, Daria?
Yes, I'm cool. I'm cool. I even like the way you said my name. That was cool. That was hot.
I've been practicing. Yes. I don't speak French, guys, so Daria's name is a bit tough for me to read. Anyway, so right now we are very excited to go and celebrate with our mentor and coach, Diane Hoffman. She is doing a free webinar tonight. It's just awesome. She is the top leader in our affiliate program, and she just does it the simple way by talking to people, and she only talks to people who want to talk to her. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
And what she did is she just went out there and just shared all the stuff what she was doing. She gave it away, and then people eventually bought from her. So if you want to learn about that, then you definitely want to connect. Get on the webinar tonight. My link is weeklywebinars.com.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
weeklymarketingwebinars.com.
Yes, that's it.
weeklymarketingwebinars.com. And Daria's link is?
I'm going to tell you in a second. Let's see. And mine is Will Daria, WIL.MLSP.com. Webinar. No, that's not it.
No, it's willdaria.weeklymarketingwebinars.com.
Yes. .org.
.org.
Right.
Okay.
So here we go. Will Daria, WIL-Daria, weeklymarketingwebinars.org.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. Don't miss
All right.
out because it'll be the best free webinar you ever attend. Okay,
Absolutely.
Daria, so let's get ready for it. I'm sure they're gonna start heating up the fire right now over there. So
Oh, yeah,
it was great
that is hot.
hanging with you. Thank you for waiting for me. I'm sorry. Next week we
No
will
problem.
make sure and be on time.
Yeah, you know how the internet is, because it was slow and it was storm. The storm is going across the globe, so that could be the problem. You know, there was definitely a storm watch in this area, so.
Okay.
Yep. So we're here.
Just don't go in the water because you know the sharks are busy these days.
I know, right?
I'm not going in the water. Okay.
Alrighty.
Hope you found value. Characteristics of a leader is very simple once you have a great leader to follow.
Absolutely.
Bye, Daria.
All right. See ya.
Next week.
All right.
Take care. One of them.
You are funny. All right. See ya.